What's up? It's your boy Rick. So listen to this. Floyd Mayweather weighs in on the rematch with Errol Spence. It's my show. It's my afternoon show. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time testing this out. So let's just go right into this. The crazy thing is, while we're watching this video, let's take this news. Check this out.
The best for Errol Spence.
Go ahead, Floyd. Kick it.
So, if I was training him,
amid all the drama
The crazy thing is, do you recognize that voice? I'll pause it right there for a minute. Let's listen.
involving Errol Spence's desire to enter the ring against Terrence Crawford for a rematch, Floyd Mayweather.
That's the same voice did that Wes Anderson Star Wars. It's the voice everywhere. It's AI. What is going on with YouTube? I thought they weren't allowed to. I'm not trying to hate on anyone. Do your thing. But I thought they weren't monetizing like automated channels with an AI voice just smashing stuff together with a program. I don't know. Do you? Good luck. But yeah, I'm watching this. This is more put together. I don't know what this person did, but it looked like a lot of work went into it. But it's basically about Terence Crawford here, and he will lose to Errol Spence. I want to weigh in on that. Let's just watch a little more real quick, so we'll talk about what's going on.
Arguably the greatest boxer in the world, has offered to train Spence and get him ready for the most important fight of his life. But many believe there could be more to this. Just listen to what Calvin Ford have to say.
Listen, there's more to this. Floyd Mayweather was talking about, I watched the whole thing. This is going to be a breakdown. It's going to be taken out for a few minutes. I'll put the video link in the description or whatever. But I want to just give my thoughts. If you go back on this channel, you'll see I said before Pac and Floyd fought, it was too late. I said, and as a huge Pac fan and a Floyd fan, I said it's going to be boring, anticlimactic, and I predicted what would happen. But, you know, I've been wrong before, but I've been more right than wrong. So I just want to say that Errol Spence, you know, he's really good. Floyd Mayweather is going to go on to say, I don't know if this guy's going to play the whole clip or this AI voice is going to play the whole clip, but I watched it on Fight News. And basically Floyd says that he should go up to like 160 or something like that, middleweight. Floyd's saying if I were to train him, I would do this and this and that. But you know, it's about money, first of all. I get it. He's got to go in for a quick rematch because let's just say, you know, you want Errol to have a tune-up to get right. But if he has the tune-up match and he loses, kiss the millions goodbye on a rematch with Spence. Just say goodbye to it. Look, check my wig out. No, it's not a wig. It's just my hair. Just fixing my wig here. Yeah, this is not AI. I'm a real person. I'm glitch. This AI is looking real. No, it's real. It's real. We're real. Okay, so check out my YouTube play button. I want to go for another one. I don't want to talk about one of my other channels. I got so close. I'm gonna have two of those bad boys. But if you're watching and you're kicking this with me, come on, you just kick your feet up. Just a real dude hanging back, and we're talking about boxing, whatever. That's what I want this to be about. But going back, if Errol Spence, my dude, I love Errol Spence. I really do. I even did like a one-off video on here. I took the time out, not even on a monetized channel, just to do it. But I think Mayweather has a good point though about going up in weight. But we'll get to that. We'll come back to that. We'll circle back to that. But besides that, if Spence has a tune-up and he loses to some, I don't want to say nobody, everyone's a somebody, but you know what I mean in boxing, someone that's not that popular, a gatekeeper, someone that's just not, you know, not supposed to win, and then that's a big chance because Spence and his people, you know, it's a business. They will lose arguably millions of dollars. I don't know what he's going to get paid for the rematch, but that would not be a good choice. So it's one of those things where, you know, he believes in himself. Of course he does. He's an amazing athlete. So why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't Errol be like, hey, I lost the first one. I got him figured out. I'm going to win the second one. So, you know, there's that chance taking the damage because these guys are taking headshots. And later in life, we've seen it. Freddie Roach, Parkinson's, dementia, early onset dementia. I'm not a doctor, but you get it. So these guys are taking chance and they're earning every penny, especially the boxers, the fighters at the top. I just think that he's going to take that fight, get the money, secure his future. It's already secured probably, but get more because there's going to come a time where it's very hard unless he's doing, you know, commentary, but he'll never make, I hope I'm wrong, but he'll never make as much as he did when he fought at the top, upper echelon, heavyweight for the championships. So why not go for it and take the fight with, I'm not going to fix it. I just realized my camera's too high. So why not take the fight now, get paid, make your money, and get out the game? Win or lose. If he wins, he goes on to secure possibly a third fight, which would make a lot of money and have, generational wealth for himself and his family. So he could do the right thing there, and hopefully he got his finances correct, and he's got people behind him, lawyers. I'm sure he has a whole team, financial advisors, so he doesn't go broke like a lot of athletes do. So I think the rematch, that being said, I think anything's possible, but based on the first fight, if you've watched boxing through the years, usually the rematch on a fight, the way it went, he was stopped. Usually, again, it's the same result, but that's not always the case as we saw recently, right? With, was it Eubank? Don't have any notes or anything in front of me, but let's just check this video out for a couple more seconds. I want to hear what this guy's saying.
Is Floyd gonna come out of retirement and fight Crawford? I remember a statement he said if Terence beat Spence, he'll come out of retirement. So.
Well, okay, in full transparency, that's great clickbait. You could just I'll title this: Floyd wants to fight Spence. Not only train him, he wants to fight him. But maybe Floyd, I would have put it past Floyd. Maybe he observed something in his fight where he's like, "Yo, I can come back." I don't think that's gonna happen. Because the rematch is going to go forward, and it would be crazy. Floyd wouldn't risk that 50-0 record. He has a great career fighting exhibition fights. He's almost 50 years old. Why would he do that? I just think it's all talk.
There are also rumors about Mayweather replacing Spence's current coach, Derek James, for the crucial fight against Crawford.
Or maybe adding someone or doing more with his team, I can actually understand, and that would.
All right, in my opinion, this is all hoopla talk. This is just talking to talk, theories. This is things that just probably will never come to fruition. I'll just play this video silently. You can see Floyd training. Spence training and stuff like that. All these boxing clips are mashed together, which is a fair use. It's all fair game. So what I think is if you study that first fight, though, for real, if you look at that first fight, we got all the answers there. It was a dominant performance that nobody really predicted would happen. Hey, it's going to be a Crawford total annihilation, domination, stoppage. I don't think anybody predicted that unless it was like offhanded talk because you hated Spence so much, and you're just like a casual boxing fan probably would be more likely to say something like that. You know what I mean? Like, because they don't know much about boxing, so they'd be like, "Oh, I love Spence. I love Crawford, and I don't really know who Spence is. I watch Crawford." Just a casual person that's a fan of him from the hometown or whatever. It's like he's gonna destroy him. It's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a KO. One of those. But if you were realistic and you like a real boxing fan, like really legit hardcore fans, and you predict fights, of course you could have saw that coming, but honestly I didn't see that coming. I thought Spence would put a way more competitive fight. You could see what he's trying to do. It was just the speed, man. It's just like Crawford. I could see that. Going back to what Floyd said he should go up and wait, because I see why. Because he's slower. He's bigger, he may be stronger, but if you can't land clean punches being bigger and stronger, and you absorb that much punishment over a few rounds, it's a wrap. So that's why he was saying he should go up and wait, even at like super middleweight maybe. So if that happened, and he fought in those weight classes, maybe he have more longevity on his career. I just think that really it was a really, really shocking fight. It was a really good fight to watch, like what Crawford did at 35. Because if you look up the definition of middle-aged, I think it starts at 30. You're 35, you're a middle-aged person. I'm joking. 35's the new 50. No, I'm joking. 35's the new 15. Remember that stuff? We talked about that years ago on this channel. So Holyfield, 60's the new 50 or something. I was like, what is this? But anyway, Crawford is just a phenomenal athlete, and biologically, doctors do say, medical people, that someone is not their biological age, and you can see that if you look at much older people, whereas somebody will be like 80 years old and somebody will be like 78, 80, and they'll behave a lot younger and be more mobile, more just appear more youthful, more energy, less problems with health and what have you. It's because it's biological, it's just genes, it's just the way it works. So I think that Spence looked like a 25-year-old, there's no doubt, but he was fighting a 33-year-old. How's he going to look against a 25-year-old at the top of the game? I don't know. So Spence hangs around. If Spence hangs around, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? If Crawford hangs around, what's going to happen? Will he retire? Because here's my prediction. When he wants to do the rematch, like I said, anything could happen, and I don't want to sleep on Spence. If the weight went up, like Floyd said, I would probably really think about it would be harder for me to predict. But I think based on what we've seen already, what history actually gave us, and the speed, it was the speed that was number one. It's just like, this guy is just like, he's like a ring general. He's that Floyd Mayweather thinking capacity where in the ring he's just switching his game. This dude is no joke. Spence is great, but I don't think he can win a rematch. As a matter of fact, because he is damaged. You take that many shots, forget the car. I get it, the car accidents too, right? I think that Spence, by the way, if you get this far in the video, you rock. But by the way, Spence is a great fighter, and he did take a lot of punishment. He took hellacious punishment. Forget the car accidents. We know what we could see in the ring, and those shots are damaging. They go with you for forever. That's it. You're not gonna just shed damage like that. The human body isn't designed to take punishment like that constantly for years. That's why a lot of these fighters, unfortunately, especially in boxing, have issues, neurological issues, and they have they used to call it pugilistic dementia. Roger Mayweather, poor Roger, loved Roger, would train Floyd, and then he was not even that old. I think he was in his late 50s, mid 50s, I don't know, but he wasn't even, that's not even that old in 2020, in the 2020s. The poor guy's gone, and it started with the memory. And that's because Roger Mayweather, Floyd's uncle, was a professional fighter. Does it happen with all professional fighters? No. For instance, Mike Tyson. He's great. I love Mike Tyson. He's still around. He seems to be with it. He's having a great retirement. He's got his own podcast, which I listen to. Cracks me up. It's great seeing Tyson. Some people carry those residual effects, and they get worse over time. Another one was Frankie the Surgeon Randall. I forgot all about him, and I looked him up, and I saw a short documentary on him on YouTube. You should look for it. It's really good. Basically, this guy was the first guy on paper to beat Julio Cesar Chavez, and he knocked him down. In my opinion, Pernell Whitaker, Meldrick Taylor did. That's another story for another day. Richard Steele, boxing is embedded in my skull. Been watching since I was a baby, basically. So growing up, I would watch all these fights, and then I would even watch the fights before I was born. Ali fights, stuff like that, just like I did a reaction video. I was watching George Foreman. Oh my God, Frankie Lyle. Do I got it right? The Foreman-Lyle fight on here. It was just like, what the heck? Unbelievable. Rare. You don't see that. That's why I loved Fury versus Wilder. I mean, it's going to never get as good as that for Tyson Fury and Wilder. I'd love to see a fourth fight. I mean, Wilder took so much punishment. This guy, I just want to go off topic and talk about his power, because George Foreman had amazing power. Mike Tyson had unbelievable power. But I always say Deontay Wilder has like Tyson, Foreman power all in one. But Tyson Fury just has that boxing skill set to win, to beat him. It's like, it's always possible when they fight. That's what's so exciting about it. For Wilder to actually win a fourth fight, it's actually possible because he truly has the 1 in a million. I hate to say the puncher's chance, because if he lands on Fury like he did and knocked him down more than once, that is not luck. That's not a chance. That's because he worked for it. He worked for the shot. So he definitely has the potential to beat Fury again. Would I lean towards that? No, like I predicted. It's funny, I have a video of the third fight. I said, I already titled it like Fury's gonna beat Wilder. As much as I love Wilder too, it's gonna be a knockout, you know, and it happened, and it got blocked everywhere because I had the little clip. It's not even monetized. These people are crazy. First of all, it's fair use, so I'm not gonna dispute it and open up a chance for a lawsuit and all that. I'm not gonna dispute that. But it's on this channel and it's blocked. It's private. I could show a screenshot if someone really wants to see proof. I don't think you do, but yeah, the dates on it and everything, the upload date before they fought, I could predict that easy. But in the fourth fight, it might be a little different as the Fury ages and things change. There's always that Wilder could win, and it's exciting. Please fight the fourth fight. So I think Wilder beats Joshua. By the way, I think Wilder beats mostly everybody except Tyson, Fury. Usyk, he's smaller. I don't know, especially after that body shot that hurt him. I know it was low because it was on the belt, and we've been through it already. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, you know, Usyk, that wasn't low. Unfortunately, it was on the belt, but it's still considered low by the way it all went down, and it was the referee's call, up to the ref's discretion. We would have a different conversation if that shot wasn't low and then Usyk lost his titles. It would have been like, oh, it was a low blow. He shouldn't be the champion. Usyk shouldn't have lost the titles, but it didn't happen, so we're not talking about that. So anyway, I want to wrap this up. Yeah, so it's interesting the way things are going in boxing, and forgive me, I might say Floyd Mayweather wants to fight our boy. I almost said Spence, Crawford. You know, doesn't he? I don't know. So I definitely want to see that fight, though. I definitely want to see the rematch. Who doesn't? If you're a boxing fan. So I'll be back with another video maybe, because the last one, it got like 500 views on a dead channel. That's pretty good considering, if you do the math. 3,000 subscriber channel, dead for 3 years, never really gave an effort after a decade ago. And I got, if you do the math on that, the ratio of the people, 500 something views on a boxing video on a 3,000 subscriber channel. I see million subscriber channels that only get 100,000 views or less. So that's pretty good numbers. But the watch time was up. A lot of people, you could see the graph, actually sat to the end. On my last 15-minute video, like 2 weeks ago, I was shocked. I'll be back with another one. And maybe, if you're new to this channel, you can help me get another one of these. If I see more progress, look at that, and get another YouTube channel. I would love that. It would be so dope. I'll be back with another one. You know, I could talk about anything on this channel. I could talk about finance. I'm an investor. I made another download channel. I just want to talk about that real quick. No face on it. Within like 2 to 3 months, it just exploded. It got like over 10,000 subscribers on it. No face. Within 3 months, your boy just talking, telling what I'm doing with finance and stuff, investing, real talk, real happen, real people. No need for AI here. You got the real thing. I'll be back with another video. I'm out.